Today's a Q&A is called Sixth Sense. I'm your host, Seriously Focused Johnnie, SF Johnnie. You are now tuned into Difficult People Chronicles. The question goes, every time this chick comes around me, I feel funny. Am I spiritual or is God warning me about this? Can be your sixth sense. Intuition, it depends. You have to tell me more detail about how you're feeling. For example, is this feeling happening every time she comes around? Is this feeling once in a blue moon, like something happens and then you have this feeling? Is this feeling something where as soon as the person comes around, they bringing something to you? And when I say bring something to you, people could bring you their drama. Or is it a situation where sometimes you have people that they love drama? They love it. Like, it's their other job, and they will come around to you and they will ask you a question and you answer that question to the best of your ability with no harm intended, and then next thing you know, they twist your words around, take it around the corner to someone else, and before long you in something that you didn't want to be in. These are snakes. So what is the feeling? Because it can be also that your spirit clashes with hers. She might not be operating in the right spirit and you sense it. That's your sixth sense or your intuition picking it up that, something ain't right. And that's God given. I'm going to give you 3 examples. One example is a person who is what I call a watchman. If you don't know what a watchman is, check out my episodes. I have 2 episodes dealing with watchmen. You can have a watchman who is the middleman, and there's a person that operates behind that person, the Jezebel spirit or the enemy, or both. The Jezebel spirit is that spirit that operates inside of a person, and that same person can be your enemy, point blank. That person who has the Jezebel spirit may not see themselves as your enemy, but they have that spirit. And this person could go to the middle person, who's the watchman, to come to you and say certain things. And this person comes, and as soon as that person, you feel that that person is on their way to you, your spirit reacts. That's what happened to me one time. There was this middle person. My energy I can pick up when that person is about to start something. I could feel it. It's my sixth sense, my intuition. And I do know that it's really not that person. It's the Jezebel spirit behind that person. And I just want you to know, a Jezebel spirit, what I've learned, can be male or female. You have men that are just as catty as some women, and they do the most stupidest things: manipulative, deceiving, narcissistic, and they have that Jezebel spirit. Yeah. So they will be in the cut doing things, and they go to this watchman or middleman, and that person brings the drama, and you could feel it. Another example would be a person who is directly in front of you and they're a narcissist. So every time this person comes around, it's a sense of fear, or fear that drama's gonna get started, or a fight is gonna break out, fear that maybe you don't want to be involved, or just fear that you don't want to deal with the person's aggression because they're trying to control you. So when I met this person, we were cool. I mean, I had fun with hanging out with that person. I had a lot of fun, and I could admit that. What happened was, when that person saw how, I would say, resourceful I was, they tried to control me. And control meant doing spell work. Because I am a God-fearing woman, the only one I fear is God, but I try not to fear no man or no woman. There was a struggle because this female wanted me to fear her so she can control me. I feel like when she would do spells, that's when my spirit would react. And then I realized that I have more peace just not being around her, period. I know some of you all might say, how do you know she was doing spells? And this, God was telling me the exact picture, what was going on behind the scenes. And when she realized that I had God on my side, then she tried to do things to kill my dreams. But you see, God is a good God. And that's why it's important that you stay sober minded. You have to ask yourself, what is the feeling you have around this person? Because it could be, God is warning you and it's your sixth sense, your intuition, or it could be that you're acting out of fear. It could be that you just don't feel comfortable around this person and you don't want to deal with them. And that's more tuned into you knowing your body and paying attention to your spirit, because you'll know. You have some people that just mess with your mind, and then all of a sudden you give in to them. And understand, fear is a sin. So if you want to learn more, schedule a session, go to my website, check me out on YouTube, like, subscribe, click the notification, check me out on Facebook, check out my store. I'm going to have some new stuff out soon for the summer. And email me for suggested topics. Have a blessed week. Love me more, and I love you more. Later.